because it's baby day. Can everybody hear Mike Suzik properly? He's also
Hey
on the line.
everybody, how's it going? We're Hearthstoning. We're stoning hearts. We're cursing Naxxramas, whoever that dude is. That's a dude, right? I don't even know. Like, I imagine if it's a curse of Naxxramas, it's like he's the one that's either being cursed or doing the cursing,
No,
or is
it's
it a
it's a
curse on a land?
place.
It's a place.
It's a
Okay.
place.
And how do you even pronounce it? There's two X's. How do you pronounce anything with two X's? Naxx. Curse of
Naxxramas.
Naxxramas.
Just make it a long S.
Nax.
Naxxramas.
Or it's like Nas, the rapper. Yeah, okay. I like the fact that this even exists. I
Okay.
mean, I'm totally into this. I want to see it.
All right, so we can see the stoning of the hearths. All right, great. Hi, everybody. I'm Alexander Slawinski, news content director here at Joystiq. Today we're going to be taking a look at Hearthstone, the Curse of Naxxramas. On the line with me today is Mike Suzik. Say hi,
Hello.
Mike. Hi.
Hi, the Curse of Naxxramas.
The Curse of Naxxramas. The reason for the doofy-looking turkey on my head is because I'm sure that at some point during this stream, someone is going to make fun of my cards, the way I'm playing, inform me that I am incompetent, and all I can do is say, hey, look, I'm a dude with a turkey on my head. So I don't know what you were thinking from this stream, but we're just going to take a look at this game, the Curse of Naxxramas, which is the expansion to Hearthstone, which has been out for a tiny bit at this point, especially for people who've played the alpha and the beta. But the new thing is that it has a single-player expansion pack now added to it, and that single-player expansion will come out over the next 5 weeks. The first one's out now. Each part of that expansion will be 700 gold, which is why you can probably see down here I've banked 1,700 gold
Nice.
so far in an attempt to lessen my costs. But I believe Suzik actually could probably look up the price. I should have done this beforehand.
Yeah, you should have, and I don't know.
I want to say it's $25 for the whole thing, but
Yeah,
now it's on the record, and now I feel stupid.
it's okay.
But it's also
You're like, I feel stupid.
wait. I'm a guy with the turkey on my head.
You're kind of like, I feel like you shielded yourself from all of this.
Actually, I
garbage.
should really do that just in the future, like forever. Just put a turkey on my head. I'm a guy with a turkey on my head. Yeah. Can you look up those prices?
Yeah, I'm dealing with that
thanks.
right now. I'm pretty sure you're correct, but it's one of those things where they haven't totally, like, early on when they were announcing it, they never really said. So yeah, I'll find it.
So previously you had play, practice, and the arena. If you look at our previous stream, we went over play in the arena, but the new thing is the solo adventures now. So this is the Curse of Naxxramas.
The curse.
You've got the normal mode, the class challenge, and then heroic. Class challenge and heroic aren't opened up until you actually complete the normal section. Now, the normal section is this nice little well-designed thing. Here are the 5 weeks. It's the Arachnocorder Plague, Military, Construct, and Frostwyrm. I hate WYRM. I never know how to pronounce it.
Frost. It's probably just frost worm.
Frost-
It's like it's a fancier kind of worm.
And these will, as it says, open week 2, open week 3, open week 4, 5. So those will be open over the next several Tuesdays. The first thing is the Arachnocorder. I've obviously completed the challenges here, but we'll take a quick look.
Just to update, from what I'm understanding, it's like the individual wings are like $6.99 or $7 a piece, or it's 700 in-game gold. Or after you unlock this free one, you can pay $20 to get the rest of them.
Okay, so there we go.
Yep.
So each week has, well, I shouldn't say each week. So the first week has 3 bosses.
Theolina is training acolytes to worship me. Her job is very important.
With Kelth
Do
Suzad
not
saying very
disturb
silly
her.
things.
My Exna, he's a giant spider.
Yeah, it's a long S sound, Suzik. Double X's are a long S sound. My Xna.
Naxxramas.
Naxxramas. And each one of these bosses has a special skill as well. So Nubricon has Skitter. His hero power is summoning a 3/1 Nerubian, which is a pain. The worst one I had. I had this was the one I had the hardest. The Grand Widow Faralina, which sounds like Italian pasta. Grand Widow Faralina. Her Rain of Fire is the biggest pain in the butt, because what it does is it fires a missile for each card in your hand. It says in your opponent's hand, but so it's your hand. So if you're playing a long game and you're just trying to collect 10 cards or keep 8 cards on you at any time, so essentially having card advantage, not very helpful, because what'll end up happening is you'll get hit, or your characters will get hit for 8 points of damage by her just flipping this 2 mana cost thing. It is quite not fun and painful. Yeah, so let's do her, just because it is not fun. So here are my decks. My rogue deck is Touch of Roge. My warlock deck is Aggro Cadabro. Then for my druid, I have Eucenarius. Then my hunter is Helen Holly Hunter. My warrior is Love is a Battlefield. Or heart symbol is a battlefield. I haven't come up with a good one for my shaman or for my mage yet. So anyway, I beat her yesterday with my priest deck. But let's go ahead.
You and your stinking priest.
I know.
I hate your priest.
I know, and you should. You should hate me for the priest.
I do.
But I guess I'll try her out with my warlock deck, which is a Murloc focused deck.
I've been out of the Hearthstone game for like over a month, maybe even 2. It's so hard for me to tell. So right now what you're saying is just like, I kind of recognize that. I gotta step my game up, because I mean that's just it. I think I played a lot. I played a couple online matches, and whenever I did ranked, I was just losing constantly. And now I think the cool thing is the single player. It seems like it's an opportunity to get ahead without having to keep losing to online people.
Right, and that's sort of the point of the single player, is to bring players back, and to also give those who may be turned off by the ranked matches. I mean, you definitely have to, if you want to play Hearthstone for any extended period of time, you do have to go to a site like Hearthstone. And look through the decks, and I spent $50 to get into the game. I mean, I know people who have spent way more than that at this point. But there's definitely an investment that goes into it, and you can certainly play for free and build decks around that. But to have any type of competitive edge in the ranked matches, you certainly need to go to Hearthstone and look at the decks that are available, because a lot of these people have done the math backwards and forwards and really gotten that all working.
Right.
Oh, losing my earbud here, because I have it locked under my.
So basically, I mean, from what I'm gathering, because I'm one of those ones where I knew that this single player campaign was coming, but I didn't know exactly how it like was structured. But it sounds to me like it's just sort of boss battles, right? Like you just have people to fight now that are in the campaign, and then you win stuff off of that. That's really all it boils down to, right?
Yep. And so Fairlena just used her special on me. Because I had 4 cards in my hand, so she dropped 4 missiles, and she destroyed my stealth minion, which, again, is a pain, because he was stealth, so he shouldn't have been hit, but that doesn't count when you do those type of AoE effects. Yeah, it's a pain.
So, I mean, that's the nice thing too, is that knowing that there's different abilities that are coming at you like that, you can kind of plan for that. Because so basically, in this fight, you want to try and get the cards out of your hands a lot more, so that way her ability doesn't hit you as bad, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, so right now she did it again, and she took out 2 of my Murlocs because it is a pain. She is a pain in the butt, and that's why I wanted to show her because. Okay, I'll try that.
I'm enjoying the fact that you have a turkey on your head for this.
The damned stand ready.
That I what?
You have a turkey on your head. That totally makes this whole thing.
No, I know, and the reason, and honestly, having the turkey on my head allows me to be like any type of challenge, because inevitably in chat there's going to be someone who's going to be just like, "You're the worst Hearthstone player ever." I got a turkey on my head.
You got your turkey on your. That really does protect you from like anything that could happen.
Got a turkey on my head. Calm down, dude.
So now you've beaten this one, right? You've beaten the first 3.
Yes. Yeah, I beat the first 3, and I unlocked the cards. So for each of the bosses, you unlock... Oh, hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to do the math here. No. Hit him.
As you command.
2, 3. Okay. Yeah, so for each boss you beat, you get one of the new Naxxramas cards. So Naxxramas has 30 new cards.
Okay.
So yeah, I already collected 3 or 4, and then after that you've got class-specific challenges.
Okay.
So I had the Rogue challenge and the Druid challenge last night, and I did the Rogue challenge and I got through it. Again, she's the one I struggled with the most, and really tried. But I mean, right now she definitely has me.
How good are these cards? Are they cards that you're like, oh, I'm totally putting this into my deck? Or are they like, great, I have a new card and it seems useless?
There are a lot of Death Rattle cards.
Okay.
So there are a couple cards like the spider. There's a 1/2 spider, and if its Death Rattle it turns into 2 1/1 spiders, I think. And that's something you could use with your warlock or with your hunter. There are definitely elements from those cards that work with other classes, and it changes up the game to the point where it's going to take a while for folks to figure out how to best utilize that. Like if you've ever gone against a hunter in the game, it's pretty much the buzzard wolf unleash the hounds combo is like the best thing ever. So you put out your buzzard, which will give you a card for every beast that gets put down. You put down your wolf, so you get a +1 attack on whatever else comes, and then you put Unleash the Hounds, which gives you a 1/1 hound for every single character that the opponent has out right now. So that automatically turns them from 1/1s into 2/1s, and if you have any other you can put another wolf out there, and then it's 3/1s, and it just clears the board every time.
That's awesome.
I'm having problems here.
Because I think what I was worried about was with this campaign, it'd be like, finally, I have something that I really want to play. I get into it, and then it just doesn't feel like it's worthwhile. So it's good to hear that the cards at least have some merit, that I would slot them into my decks, and I would feel really like I'm actually moving forward, like I'm progressing,
Yeah, and
now, this first wing, I wanted to ask, it's how many different battles are in it? You said that they're like the 3, and then they're the class-specific ones?
Yeah, so there's the three battles, and then as of last night, I got 2 class-specific challenges, and then there's the heroic level as well. So even if you are someone who goes to Hearthstone a lot and has every imaginable, conceivable card and combination, and easily get through the first section, there's also the challenge of the heroic levels.
Awesome. I'm not forgetting any. We have Stubbsy that's asking what platforms this is on. You're playing on PC, and then I also have it on iOS.
Correct.
I think that's it, right?
Yep,
I think it's
that's
just
it.
PC and
Yeah, it's PC and iOS. What is going on?
Get in there and fight, maggot.
I got confused because
You've played on iOS, right? Do you
Yes.
have a preference between the two?
so
I've always wondered.
it definitely runs smoother on PC. That's for sure. I've never had a disconnect on PC, whereas I have certainly had disconnects on iOS. And one second.
Why do you fall?
See, the problem with her is I have to get all my cards out of my hands, because if I'm holding all those cards, she's just gonna hurt me, and I don't want to be hurt. I'm sensitive.
Says the guy with the turkey on his head.
Says the guy with the turkey on his head. I'm sorry, your question was...
What you preferred playing on? You said that it's smoother on PC.
Yeah, there's definitely some hiccups on iOS, but it is nice to be able to sit on the couch or, lie in bed and, pretend like you're paying attention when you're actually just playing Hearthstone the entire time. And it's better than, being on there and being on Twitter the entire time, because Twitter makes relationship aggro really, really fast, whereas Hearthstone has more of a contained relationship aggro ratio to it.
Right.
So, oh my, I might actually win this. Oh no!
Don't jinx yourself.
No. No.
Slay them
No.
in the master's name.
No. No. Yes!
Oh wow.
Boom! So that went far better than I would have expected it
So
to.
close.
But that's the thing, is that it's really close.
Yeah.
Wow, that went really well. Hooray! So that's Hearthstone's Curse of Naxxramas. It's these 3 characters. You get a card for each. The different quarters will open up over time. Here are the class challenges. So I'll open that up quickly. So you can see that I've completed the Rogue challenge. It gives you a specific deck that you need to work with. I've also have the Druid challenge here, which is a rematch. Can you defeat all the bosses with this special Druid deck? Defeat her and gain a Druid card. And then finally there's the Heroic. B1, the Heroic mode is very punishing. It is not for the faint of heart. Enter at your own risk. And so the 3 bosses are back here again, and apparently it's very, very difficult, but I'm not going to do that because I have some dignity, said the guy with the turkey on his head.
Right.
All right. Thanks for joining us on the stream. This is Hearthstone Curse of Naxxramas. It is available now on PC and iOS. It is free. And
for this first month, right? This first part of it is free.
Yes, the first section is free, and then the other sections are available for between $20 and $25 and $7 a piece, or 700 gold, which you can, if you have never played Hearthstone before, you can gain gold by completing daily challenges, like here. I currently have 2 daily challenges. I have Spellmaster, which is I have to cast 40 spells, and for that I will get 40 gold. And I have the Rogue or Warrior victory, win 2 games with a Rogue or Warrior, which is not going to happen, so I can just click on this X button here, and it will switch it with a new challenge, which is, even worse. Paladin or Warrior dominance, where I need to win 5 games.
You would have done Rogue.
I would have done Rogue. I know. All right. Thanks for joining us. Go ahead and Hearthstone.
The Curse.
The Curse of Naxxramas.
Thanks, everyone.